Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out the RUKO's R299. It is a 330 watt pure sine wave 288 watt hour portable solar generator power station. So lithium battery powered power stations are becoming more and more popular due to its combination of versatility, compact and lightweight, quiet operation, compatibility with solar panels, and the cost effectiveness due to the absence of fuel costs, unlike gasoline generators. So this one has a battery capacity of 22.2 volts, 13 amp hours, and therefore 288.6 watt hours. And it measures in at just 9.6 inches by 6.7 inches by 6.9 inches and weighs in at just 8.3 pounds. So with this power station, you can charge up to 6 times of the RUKO F11 GIM2 drone batteries, 108 times of the RUKO robot toy, and 49 times of the amphibious RC truck. It has easy to carry large handle up on top with grips, and there is a 10 watt wireless charge pad for charging your phone, which works really good. Now here is the power button. Short press the power on and off. The on and off button for the built-in LED light in the rear. Short press for on or off, and quick press twice for the SOS mode. Looks like there's about 24 LED lamp bulbs. And here we have the AC button with the short press for on and off. Now the power needs to be on for the AC to work for safety reasons. Now here are the DC output ports. We have the 12 volt, 10 amp, 120 watt cigarette lighter port and two 12 volt, 5 amp, 60 watt max 5525 barrel ports. So here is the USB output port group. We have 3 QC3 18 watt max USB-A ports and 1 PD 60 watt USB-C output port. And here are the input ports. We have the 12 volt to 26 volt Anderson solar panel input port, which supports up to a maximum of 120 watt photovoltaic panels, and the 12 volt to 26 volt DC 8mm 7090 barrel connector port for the provided 15 volt 4 amp 60 watt max AC adapter, and for use with the provided 12 volt 4.6 amp 55 watt max cigarette lighter car adapter. So the display screen shows the animated battery indicator with the state of charge in percentage. We have the USB output status in watts. We have the AC out in watts. We have the DC out in watts as well. We don't have any power coming in watts because this power station cannot have the AC turned on and be charging at the same time. So let me go ahead and turn the AC off and plug it into power. And now we see the power coming in watts. So you can easily determine if you are on the positive or in a negative charge status when you are not using the AC at the same time that you are charging. What it doesn't tell you is the time remaining until it is fully charged, or time remaining until the battery is fully depleted. Now, some of the other power stations do tell you that. And up on the top, we have the light icon, and next to it would be the fan icon if the fan came on, and next to it would be the temperature alarm icon. Now on the temperature alarm icon, if it blinks, the charging temperature threshold has been breached. And if it stays on solid, the discharge threshold has been breached. So we have one AC output port on the side in which I have the fan hooked up and it's running right now. So if you want to charge up your F11 GIM2 drone batteries, you simply connect the USB charge cable to one of the three USB A ports and connect the USB-C to the battery. It will show the watts being consumed. And you can do this while the power station is being charged simultaneously. Let me go ahead and plug it in. The AC automatically turns off. And there you go, power's coming in and the DC out is being consumed. Now this is because the power station supports DC use while charging. So whether via the car, the AC adapter, or via the solar panel, you can still charge the power station while using the DC output ports. However, if you have to charge your DJI batteries, for example, using the DJI charge adapter, which is AC, or any other AC devices like the fan here that I have already hooked up, you are not able to charge while discharging simultaneously. So as you can see, the AC out is working, the fan is on right now, but if I plug in the power in, it will turn off automatically, just like that. Because this power station does not support AC out while it is charging, which is a bummer. So you cannot solar charge, car charge, or charge with the AC adapter while using the AC out, which is one of the important features I look for in a power station. Hopefully, RUKO changes that ability in the future. At least you can use the DC output ports while it is charging. So we have the cooling fan inlet on this side, and we have the air outlet grills on the other side with dual fans. Now the fans will come on when the battery cell temperature reaches 113 degrees Fahrenheit, or if the output power exceeds 60% of its rated load, which is more than 198 watts. And on the bottom are some non-slip footing pads. So with the LED light on, it is showing 0 watts being consumed. So it is using probably less than 1 watt of power. So it will last a very long time. Now, it doesn't show the idle consumption, or perhaps the idle consumption is also lower than 1 watt as well. But somewhere in the manual it says if the LED light is turned on without powering on the power station first, because it works whether or not the power station is powered on or not. Let me show you. Turn it off, turn off the power station, turn on the LED light. The light, if it is on in this manner, will automatically turn off in 3 hours. Okay, I got my box fan hooked up to the AC port, and let's see how many watts are going out. There is 44 watts going out. Okay, so we got the same box fan hooked up to a different power station just to see how many watts are going out, to see the accuracy. And this one is showing up as 45 watts, so it's very close. Okay, I got the power adapter connected to the AC power strip, and it is connected. Let's see how many watts is coming in. It is 50 watts that is coming in. Okay, we're charging from the RUKO power station to the All Powers power station via the Type-C port, and it is outputting 59 watts via the USB-C, and it's going in through the USB-C. Incoming is registering in at 67 watts. So yes, this Type-C output port does output about 59-60 watts. Okay, so we got two F11 GIM2 batteries charging up. Also the remote controller charging up via the 3 USB-A ports. And that is taking up 15 watts or 16 watts right now. 17 watts, 16 watts, 15 watts. It's fluctuating, going up and down. Okay, now it's holding steady at 15 watts, 16 watts. Okay, that's enough of that. And I also have the AC output port connected to my box fan, and it is handling it all. 4 items being charged or being used, but mainly the 2 batteries and the remote controller is using up around 16 watts. Okay, so I have a 100-watt panel right here, and I have a 50-watt panel on this side, and each of the wires are coming in and they're parallel connected, and they're in the Anderson connector port. So with 150 watt solar panel, I'm getting only 51 watts coming in. Okay, so I've disconnected the 50 watt solar panel, so only the 100 watt solar panel is coming in, and that is giving me 49 watts, which is kind of strange. 50 watts, almost the same as both of them put together. Okay, now I have the 100 watt disconnected, so I just have the 50 watt panel connected, and look at that. That's giving me 49 watts, basically just about the same. So both of them put together doesn't make any difference. So that now both of them are connected in parallel, and still 49 watts. Okay, so just for comparison, I got both of them in parallel connected to my other power station, and as you can see here, this one is giving me 128 watts, both of them together, the 100 watt panel and the 50 watt panel. 128 watts in. Okay, so I disconnected the 50 watt panel, so we just got the 100 watt panel, and we still got 81 watts coming in. Okay, now we have the 100 watt panel disconnected and just the 50 watt panel connected, and here I'm getting 47 watts. Okay, so once again, I got both of them connected in parallel. $127 watts, 129 watts now. Okay, let's plug it into the R299. Okay, so both of them in parallel, now connected to the R299, and look at that, 51 watts still yet. Okay, so I'm still getting 50 watts solar charging parallel with a 100 watt panel and a 50 watt panel. Okay, I want to see if we can dual charge at the same time, meaning AC adapter charge and solar charge at the same time. So I have a handy dandy outlet right here, so we're going to hook it up. Okay, finding something interesting here. So I got the DC connector from the adapter, which is showing a green light, so it is powered on and it is connected to my handy dandy outlet. And look at that, it is still showing only 50 watts coming in. So obviously you cannot charge with 2 inputs at the same time. So let's see if I disconnect the solar and see what happens. from the AC adapter only, it is still giving me only 50 watts. Okay, so still 50 watts just with the AC adapter. So let's see if I can plug in the solar while the AC adapter is charging. See if any difference can be had here. Okay, there we go. Plugged in. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It did go up to 60 something watts and then it's going back down. It has readjusted. Let me unplug it one more time. Okay. Okay, just from the AC adapter is 51 watts. Now I'm going to go ahead and plug in the solar and watch what happens. Look, it goes up to 63 watts. And then now it's back down to 51 watts. Very interesting. So we cannot do dual charges at the same time. Okay, so we're getting 49 watts coming in via the car charging cable connected to the cigarette lighter port on my other power station, and 42 watts is going out, and 50 watts or 49 watts is coming in, 50 watts. So let's go ahead and connect the solar and see what happens. Okay, solar is connected. Does it make a difference? No, it's still at 50 watts. Let's see if we unplug the car adapter. And let's see, via the solar, it's still 50 watts. And let me go ahead and connect the car adapter. Still 50 watts, guys. So no matter what, I can't go above 50 watts, seems like. And this one is not showing anything. It's not even going out. So definitely it does not support dual charging simultaneously. Okay, so we have a blower connected. And this one is a 120 volt, 12 amp max. So how much is that? 120, 1,440 watts at max, way beyond the 330 watt capability of this. So let's put it on the low mode. It starts it up for a little while and it dies off. And let's see here. Yeah, it powered off. The AC got powered off. One more time. Turn it on. So it cuts off. Okay, so one more time. I'll just point the camera right here to see how many watts. Yeah, it went up to 407 watts and it powered off. Okay, so we got the Cineton 160 watt bay light. Let's see if it powers that up. So here we go. It's connected, plugged in. So let's go ahead and hit that AC button. Ooh. Oh yeah. It is so bright in here. Okay, and it is dishing out 123 watts. Okay, I still got that Cineton bay light hooked up, but this time I got it hooked up to a power strip, and the power strip is also powering up my iPad and my computer. There you go. And it is dishing out almost 200 watts. Sometimes it goes over 200 watts, but it's holding steady at right about 200 watts. So I got my box fan up here. I'm gonna go ahead and connect that to the power strip. Okay, that's connected. And it is starting to spin. So let's see. Now it's eating up 236 watts, 235 watts. And look at the battery level. It has gone down from about, when I first started testing at about 91%, 92% or so. And it's going down rapidly, where you can see it going down. Now it's 230. So let's see if it goes down to 85 anytime soon. And as you can see, the fan came on. And you can kind of hear the fan a little bit. Inlet and the dual fan exhaust. There you go, 85%. So too bad it doesn't tell you how much time is remaining with this amount of watts going out. Okay, so in addition to everything, with the Cineton bay light, the box fan, the remote, and two F11 GIM 2 batteries, and now I got the DC out going into my RC Escape RadioMaster light, and AC out is 230 and USB out is 17. And as you can see, there's also a DC out, 11 watts. So in total, 257 watts going out. And look at the percentage, it's down to 80% now. Let's see how fast it goes down to 79. With this much wattage, it shouldn't take that long to go down to 79. So let's see. There you go, down to 79. Okay guys, I've added one more item. As you can see, it's 75% now. Still got the remote, the two GIM 2 batteries, and I'm powering up the box fan, as well as the Cineton bay light and my computer. And now I added my other small time 200, I believe it's 200 watts. It's another power station hooked up, let's see, on this side to the DC in with the cigarette lighter port DC out. So how many watts total are going on? Now it's 73%. We got 48 plus 226, that's 270. Right now it's 278 plus 15, 78 plus 15, 293. Basically almost 300 watts, and this thing is holding steady. Fan and the bay light. Not bad, huh? Okay, so it just turned 70%. So with that much load, let's see how fast it goes down. Right now, 69%. So that's pretty quick. So let's wait until 68% and measure exactly how long that takes. I've been recording for 38 minutes, or 38 seconds, sorry, 40 seconds. So it was at 70%, and it is at 69%. 53 seconds, and there you go. Less than 1 minute, it went down 2%. So you can kind of guess how long that's going to last. Okay, this is just to show you guys that battery percentage is below 80%. Sometimes power stations throttle the input wattage below 80%. it charges really fast and then it throttles it. So I'm just proving that it does not. So I still got the 2 solar panels parallel connected, Anderson port, and it is still coming in 50 watts, even though it is below 80% charged. So I'm very happy that RUKO has stepped into making power stations and portable solar panels with this R299 power station and the RK100 and the RK200 solar panels. Now this move shows their commitment to innovation, but also their recognition of the growing importance of sustainable energy solutions. By investing in solar technology and renewable energy, RUKO is not only contributing to the reduction of carbon emissions, but also providing consumers with access to clean and reliable energy options. Now the price of this unit is $359 with a 30% coupon code for a final price of $251, which is a decent price. Now, the solar panels, however, I believe it is priced a little too high. So if you want to check out the products and find out more info about them, the link is down below in the video description. So with that, I thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.